You know, it's kind of cute that SF thought they had something going. They thought they did something. I was like, you know what? They thought as a group they could contain Lycagon. It was so cute and so hilarious. I love just watching ignorant people do ignorant things and think they, the smartest ones in the room. Yeah, that didn't work out so well for them, and they didn't exactly get all that they wanted. And what happens to them? They died. And now, of course, this is not a death game. So when Amelia, I think his name is, whatever, she was getting tossed in the air and she's trying to come back and be like, yes, in real life, I can never really be around animals. Trying to give like her sad backstory. And it's like, girl, you'll be fine. But the fact that she realized that Lycagon the Nightslayer is unlike all other creatures. Yeah, he's a unique. Good luck with that. And then, of course, she gets eaten. Well, all's well that ends well, but that just brings the opportunity to Sunraku. And he's sitting there contemplating, what should he do? Now, to me, this episode was like a precursor episode. I so wanted to see like the actual, like, real fight that's going to go down. But with the fact that it was all about SFZ, it was like, okay, all right, cool. But it's really going to come down to next week where we get to see what is happening with Sunraku, what is happening with his friend who he doesn't even realize it's her. But I will have to say I am thankful that she was able to reach him. I started thinking about it and it dawned on me that if it wasn't for her knowing who Sunraku is in real life and how he naturally is, he might have actually went through with his first thought of trying to fight but then die on purpose, just so that information wouldn't get passed on. Now, he is right about the information, but the fact that she was able to come back and be like, hey, I like to play for the passion of it. And then it made him realize why he's playing games and this game, to begin with, because he started really, at first, was thinking into it, thinking too hard, trying to be like Pentagon and all his other friends, and trying to figure out like, okay, what's the best maneuver? What should I do here? Instead of like, the whole point of him fighting Lycagon to begin with, when he first did it, was the passion that he was having fun with the game, he was learning the game, and then he finds this big, huge, unique person, and he's like, dang, that sucks, I didn't get a win. But now he's like, you gotta have that passion, get back in there. And it's like, you know what, this is round 2, baby. Get in there, have some fun, and at least try to win. If not, learn even more about what is happening. The fact that he was able to sit back and watch how Lycagon defeated SFZ made him learn so much more. And it's like, okay, all right. So I'm hoping that they actually show the fight next week. And it's not like I don't know, the episode begins with them and either 50 Sia or them respawning and be like, dang, that was close. Something like that. Because I would hate that. Like, show me exactly, like, I don't expect him to win here. I don't. But I do expect maybe some type of evolution or like him learning more about the game and or learning more about himself, and maybe the marks that he has on him get stronger. It gets upgraded or something to where now he can't even get them removed because they're so strong. Like before he can get them removed, but now he can't. Like little things like that. Like I'm expecting a lot more out of this, even if it's him learning a weakness of Lycagon, but then he couldn't really pull it off. And I'm also hoping that with the fact that the girl that really likes him is fighting along, beside him. He doesn't even realize it, but she's fighting beside him, that I hope she, goes in there and maybe, she sacrifices herself to die and then maybe he does come back and win it. I have no idea. But honestly, there really wasn't much to this episode other than the fact of the buildup. And I'm just glad that Sunraku, who felt like he had chains on him, felt like he didn't know what to do, when he's staring down Lycagon, he's looking at his rematch and he's like, how should I do this? But she just came back and was like, nah, just have fun with it. And he's like, you know what? I should have fun with it. Let's go. So I really did enjoy this episode, but I'm enjoying, I know I'm going to enjoy next week's even more. And not to mention that if they do get to 50 Sia, then there's another unique they're going to be looking into, the whole octopus kraken dude, whatever is going on there. So Here we are. This is the 11th episode, and there's 20, I think 24, 25 episodes this season. So we are pretty close to maybe having a second part of the season, maybe a brand new opening, a brand new closing coming up very shortly. So, those always get me excited. But tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Not much in this episode overall, other than SF Zoo and their foolhardiness, but I would definitely love whenever there's these uniques coming up, and how do they as players in the game are like, how are we going to take on this unique boss? But we shall see how it turns out in the future. And let's see what the attack master can do. Why is she the attack master? You got legendary stuff. Let's see these legendary builds and items be put to use. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Definitely comment down below. Make sure you guys like the video, and if you haven't already, make sure you hit that bell icon, because there's a lot more anime coming up pretty soon and pretty shortly that we will be getting into for the next few seasons. And I know I haven't been mentioning it much, but of course, there's always the Patreon to check out the reactions to these episodes, and you're more than welcome to join up there. In the meantime, you guys be safe, take care, and Lord willing, you have a great day. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you. Bye-bye for now.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.